Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, day 5 of the work week. So, I talked to my brother yesterday about what happened with Xander and the wrestling and everything, and yeah, didn't get the full story. So, kind of, yeah. So, that's kind of an unnecessary rant yesterday, and I apologize. Uh, and I'm not going to go into full thing on here. Yeah. So I'm going through. I watched about the weather last night on the news and watching everything that's going on right now with in the government. Oh, excuse me. And so the two Democrats that are just firmly against what President Trump's doing, when they did their little spiel after President Trump addressed the nation from the Oval Office, they were standing there behind the podium, and it looked like, that old couple that's in those farm paintings with the pitchfork and everything like that. They looked so much like that. Now, I'm not political in any means or anything like that. I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican. I'm just for whatever's right. And I'm a firm believer, that, our country was founded by immigrants. Plain and simple. So we are, we've always been known as the, land of the free and home of the brave. We give people, we try, or at least tried, to give people a chance to do better or better themselves, and there's things in place to where, if you need help, you can get it. And President Trump has shut down the government because he's not getting what he wants as far as building the wall. They're closing the border, basically, down south. And the Democrats are like, no, well, here's the thing. The Democrats, people are sitting there going, well, what about people that are on food stamps, or people that is on government assistance, and what about this, what about that? Honestly, okay, for those that are not on government assistance, they don't understand. They think, oh, well, the government shut down, those people are not going to get their assistance. Well, here's the thing. And this is what people don't seem to realize or seem to understand, or they're just too naive. For like Social Security, they don't get a check anymore. It doesn't get stuffed in an envelope and mailed to them like it used to. They get it through electronic transfer from the bank to the checking account for that person. So, yeah, they still get a check, but not a check. So those of you out there that say, oh, well, all those people on government assistance, shut up. Okay, that's ridiculous. Same with the food stamps. Y'all sit there and be like, well, people don't go hungry because they're not going to get their food stamps. Again, it's automated. It's on a card. It's deposited on there on the 1st, 5th, and 10th, depending on where your case number's at. Okay. But the one thing that I do that there are federal workers that may not get a check because of the shutdown, because they don't get to work. My heart does go out to those people. So I do have a heart. But for liberals, for people to sit there and go, well, because of the government shutdown, people won't get their federal benefits. Shut up. That's, like I said, that's stupid. You ought to think and try to do better than that. Come on now. It goes back to, well, I don't know if they can do this or if they can do that or you know what? Yeah. But there is one thing, though. I will say this. There is ways around Congress. There is ways around the Senate. I mean, the best president that proved that was Obama, because of the different shit that he put on what he did for other countries and rarely did stuff for people here in our country. He signed into law making it mandatory for everyone to have insurance. Even those people that can't afford insurance. Yeah. Everybody's up in arms because of what President Trump's doing. You know what? This is like we've had the parties, we had a great time in the country, and just went all willy-nilly and did whatever we wanted to do and not care about anything or whatnot. And now we've got that stern parent coming in, and we're like, hey, can't do that no more. Or hey, you need to start doing this. Quit sitting there hating, and actually look at the job he has done, and I'm like, okay, well, unemployment has gone down drastically all over the country. And that's not because of Obama. Gas prices has finally gone down. Not because of Obama. You know, I mean, new tax laws to help people with children, you know, with that money for children, you know, the earned income credit. Look who helped. Look who took care of that. Not Obama. So, what did Obama do? Healthcare. Crappy healthcare. Healthcare, you know, insurance is a racket. And here's what I mean. And I mean all insurance is a racket. Everything from health insurance to car insurance to life insurance. It's all a racket. Here's one. If you have to use your car insurance because you was in a wreck, your fault or not, your rates are going to go up. Oh, but if you drive perfectly and don't have a wreck and don't do this, don't do that, your rates are going to stay the same. As you get older, your rates go down. If you have this type of job, your rates go down. Okay. Health insurance. Oh, well, if you're in this field, it's going to cost a little bit more. If you do this, if you do that, if you smoke, if you don't smoke, if you drink, if you don't drink, if you're overweight, if you're underweight, if you're if you're at the right height, if you're at the right weight. You know, I wasn't going to get political. But you know what? Screw it. I went there, you know, for the past 12 minutes. So, you know, it's one of those things that if you understand, if you knew, if you saw what's going on, you're like, maybe this guy's right. Maybe this person's right. Maybe, you know what? Why don't you just think for yourself? Why don't you just do what you need to do for yourself to make yourself better, to make yourself enjoy this thing called life, to make yourself be able to sit there and be like, I think I can understand and develop and do what I need to do to make myself happy and take care of my family. Or I'm just going to be a sheep and just follow and just do whatever's been told to me and do whatever's needing to be done. So, with that being said, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow, and hopefully it won't be on a rant like this. Later, guys.